Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Salih al-Mahdi. We are grateful and we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to observe the fasting of the 15th day of the month of Ramadan. Continuing on the dua 44th of Sahifah Al-Sajjadiah, Imam explaining and expanding on the social responsibilities of us that we should ask Allah to grant us these skills and abilities, these greatnesses that we should attain and obtain within our souls, so that inshallah these skills can get used in our lives. Imam, continuing on those social responsibilities that we talked in last session, Imam is asking وَأَنْ يُوَفِّقَنَا أَنْ نُرَاجِعْ مَنْ هَاجَرَنَا. Make us or grant us success to go back to whoever that has gone far from us. Imagine if you have left someone and you have disconnected your relationships with them. Imagine your brother in deen or your family member, kin, relatives. Imagine that if you go back to them, how happy they will become. And imagine if they come to you trying to reconcile, how much happiness that will bring to your heart. And I'm asking us to be brave enough, to be having the audacity to go to the people who have left us. Of course, from amongst the mu'mineen. وَأَن نُنْصِفَ مَنْ ظَلَمَنَا. This is one of the toughest one. Once someone does injustice to us, and most of the times it's a personal matter of injustice, it's a personal matter of wrongdoing. Most of the times, what is the first thing that comes to mind? I have to take the revenge. I will ruin their reputation. I'll try to go on social media and post bad things about them. I'll try to spread negativity about them over the course of social media. It's the toughest thing, brothers and sisters, to treat justly or to treat with justice with the people who have wronged us. وَأَن نُصَالِمَ مَنْ آدَانَا. Imagine someone goes beyond just having done wrong to you, having done injustice to you. Imagine someone is your enemy, meaning that they continuously doing wrong to you. They want you to be perished. They want no name of you exist on this world. Imagine someone is that great enemy of you with such animosity. Imam is asking Allah to give me such greatness so that I can make peace with him who shows enmity or animosity towards me. Hasha. This is the important part. Hasha man udiya fika walak. Except him who is regarded as enemy of thee and for thee. فَإِنَّهُ الْعَدُوُّ الَّذِي لَا نُوَالِيهِ. For he is the enemy we will not befriend under no circumstances. وَالْحِزْبُ الَّذِي لَا نُصَافِيهِ. And the party whom we will not hold dear. Imam is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify our hearts to the extent that our hate and love will be based on nothing but the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we hate someone, it's because they show animosity, they express opposition and disobedience to Allah and to the decree of Allah. If it is that we love someone, let it be because they obey Allah. That defines the measures of friendship and brotherhood in Islam. Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba alayhi salam, the great personality that we just passed his birthday anniversary, has a beautiful hadith. He says, صاحب الناس مثل ما تحب أن يُصَاحِبُوكَ بِهِ. Associate with people in a way, in a manner you would like them to associate with you. If you backbite against someone, behind someone, make sure that someone else will come and backbite behind you, will talk behind you. If you're doing great stuff to someone, if you speak good of some good people behind them, make sure that some other people will come and they will speak good about you while you're not present. Imam Baqir alayhi salam, in a beautiful hadith, he is teaching us how to treat and how to live people. He says, Salahu sha'anin nas at-ta'ayushi wa at-ta'ashur. The proper way to interact with people is only through coexistence and close cooperation according to a set measure. What is that set measure? Imam divides it into three portions. ثَلَاثُ ثُلُثَاهُ fitan, 2/3 of which is to know each other very well. Spend time. Know your friends. Know your enemies. Do not trust easily. Know them very well. Know their actions. Know their words. Listen to them. Let them to pour out their hearts so that you can know them better. And the third one is taghaful. If they are your brothers in deen, feign ignorance of each other's faults. Pretend. Taghaful is this, it's to pretend that you haven't seen. If you've seen your mu'min brother in a bad moment, while sinning, and that disobedience is a matter of individual sin, not some sort of sin that affects the entire society. For example, he's not stealing the commonwealth or Baytul Mal. Then do taghaful. If they did anything bad to you and their brothers in deen, feign ignorance. Pretend that you haven't seen. Pretend that you have forgotten. It's very good to feign ignorance upon the other people's faults while keeping in mind our own faults to other people. And it's very good to remember other people's goodness towards us and forget if we have done any favor for anyone else. The Holy Prophet tells us how to practice and how to improve such a skill in our lifestyles. He says, Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Man maghata nafsahu duna maghtan nas, whoever focuses on his own problems instead of focusing on other people's faults. What is the result? آمَنَهُ min faza'i yawm al-qiyamah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala secures in his heart, safeguards in his heart, protects him away from the sorrow and from the pain of the yawm al-qiyamah. Because once I focus on my own faults, I will try to fix them. I will try to repair my connection and my communication with my Creator, the Almighty. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to learn how to coexist with other people and learn how to cooperate with them so that inshallah we can be impacting positively the community that is around us, our family members, friends, relatives, masjid friends, co-workers, classmates, everyone, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.